Hello and welcome to Noobs in Progress. My name is Nathan, and here with me I have.
Ethan Murphy, Nathan's friend. No,
Hello,
that was
Ethan. How are you doing?
weird.
I'll get that
Terrible.
eventually.
That's fine. But I'm doing good. I'm doing outside of that intro. I'm doing really good, my friend. Doing good. How are you? How about you, myself? How about you? What in the world's going on with words?
Words.
You, Nate. I had a
Words.
rough day.
You've had a rough day. Well, I hope your day gets better. I'm doing quite well. So people, anybody who is familiar with the show is probably like, what, why Wednesday? Wednesday, you guys are Saturday night. What's happening?
Yes.
And for various reasons, we have decided that Wednesdays are actually probably a better time to record for a lot of stuff. So that's basically what we're doing is for tech reasons we're doing on Wednesdays. And to get us through the transition, we thought what we would do is we would record the watch along of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which we said we were absolutely going to do because, oh my God, we need to do it. And then next week we'll do the post-show discussion on Wednesdays, and then that will get us on the regular schedule of doing it on Wednesdays. So we're not going to game tonight. We're just going to watch Spider-Man 2 together, and yeah. So
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yes, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And yeah, this is the one that came out in 2014. It's with Andrew Garfield. For anybody who's watching live, we're going to try to, we'll give you a minute and we'll banter. But if you go ahead, if you already have it, go ahead, get it, queue it up. We have it on zeros. We have it on the 00s on the stream. It's right before the Sony thing comes up. So if you have like a DVD or something, then put it there. But if you're streaming with us, just click watch now. And then if you own it or you rent it, click the watch now, and then it will put it at the zeros. And that's where we have it. And then we're going to do a 3, 2, 1 and go. So we'll banter for a minute to give you guys a chance to do that. And then for anybody listening, obviously do that, pause, and we'll get together and do it. So yes. So we're going to watch that today.
So I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yes.
This has been about at least a full month.
Yes.
Of prep and waiting for this because it was the first movie we ever did was Amazing Spider-Man, and it came up organically in conversation how you had not foreseen Amazing Spider-Man 2, and then I told you who was in it, and that was it. I told you that Paul Giamatti was in it as the Rhino, and your reaction was so over the moon.
Oh my God!
You mentioned that you said we might have to do that movie for the show, and I said no. We'll have to do it. There's no maybe. We are going to do it.
It's happening.
It's happening, and so it seemed too good not to do. And then of course I didn't just want to talk about it after the fact. I was dying to see your face as you watched these things unfold.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I'm. Yes. Oh my God. And as you can see, I came prepared. So I've got my beer, I've got my whiskey. I've got some water to keep myself hydrated.
Some chasers.
Yeah.
I got my popcorn brand popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn brand popcorn. So, yes. So, okay. So I think we've given everybody enough time to scramble and get their stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, for anybody who's curious, you're not actually going to be able to see the movie. So you're going to need to queue it up, get it to zero, as I explained a little bit, because we're just going to watch this together and experience this together. So Ethan, I'm going to go ahead and do a countdown, and then we're going to do it. So, okay. So we're ready. In 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, crap. Yep.
I'm already happy.
Yeah. What?
I can see one question in your face.
Yeah, you guys trying to kill you. You make sure he dead.
Also,
All right.
guy that's trying to kill him, the plane is gonna crash. Shouldn't you prioritize and get the plane steady
Yeah.
before all of you die?
Yeah. We're not 6 minutes in. I'm already pouring a whiskey.
I'm surprised you
Sweet.
haven't drunk it all.
He's still trying to do the. Okay, that was unnecessary. They should have had the second thing be the thing to load it. Oh man,
There's a lot. You need to remember this is years ago, right? Because it's set. The movie is set in present day. This is a flashback, at least 12 years or so. How many laptops were around?
Yeah.
That could do things on the plane with a Wi-Fi in 2000.
Yeah. That is interesting ass music.
It's a cool opening. It's a cool shot of Spider-Man swinging, and it looks great. That's a great shot.
Yeah. Fantastic shot. I'm the music choice is
the
like
music, the music is very Oh, Giamatti! The motherfucking Rhino. Clip, 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 clip. Yes, it only gets better or worse or both.
what wow, okay, wow.
John Adams. Jamie Foxx!
Wait,
Academy
hold on.
Award winner,
I
Jamie
missed
Foxx. Don't worry, it comes back. Right there.
Oh
That's
my
him.
god.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm watching a really high production Saturday Night Live sketch.
That's what it is. That's what it is. A $200 million SNL sketch. Take that shot, my friend. Take that shot of whiskey.
Okay. I like that.
Of course. No. I mean, there's some enjoyable stuff. Yeah. Yep. You saw
That's the you fucking my daughter face. That's what that is.
it. Yes.
She looked up like she didn't know. She's like,
Me?
it was me? Like she had the damn sash around her neck. She's like, I'm the valedictorian, really?
Sash. Sash.
Okay, he's whistling the Spider-Man theme.
It's cute. It's cute. It's very tongue-in-cheeky. It feels like Spider-Man when you watch him actually as Spider-Man. It feels like him.
Oh, there's that.
There, of course.
Stan.
Yeah, of course.
That would get somebody in trouble at a normal high school.
Who cares? You're graduating.
Oh, yeah, I guess. The second thing.
Mm-hmm. Awkward.
Yeah. That was a great scene up until that last little exchange, and it was like, and for many reasons.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
At this point, the only way this movie is saved is if that scene is in the film.
There you go. There's your buddy. I can't tell if you're laughing or choking.
Both.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, theoretically, it's May in New York. It is not cold.
No. It's not cold in May anywhere.
Yeah. I've been in New York in May. I went on my honeymoon in New York in May.
Yeah.
It was hot.
Yes. It's not cold weather.
No.
He's been dating her for how long?
Yeah.
Yeah. Arguably, at least a school year. A whole school year.
Yeah, at least.
Right.
Say that louder. I don't think people down the street heard you.
Good. You should.
Yeah.
She's a valedictorian. She is smart.
Yeah. That's it. I know you warned me, but I didn't think it was going to hit this hard this fast. Like, I thought
You're
it was.
early. You're early in the subplots. There's more subplots to come. More subplots.
Oh my god! Like, oh.
There's more. There's so much more. You're so young and handsome. Just wait.
Oh my god! I was glad to see they got my cameo in the movie.
You're 10 times handsomer than that. The angles of him up on the perched up there look good. The way the suit looks and stuff, it actually looks good.
I will say that's one place that this movie has excelled so far is the shots of him swinging and him up in the air.
Yes. Yeah. So many. Yes.
See, this is where he should just have a couple of open tabs of porn to explain
Yes.
it. You know,
It's like here. It's like yes. It's like do you
yeah,
need
just
any more questions? Any more? Just look over there. It's
anymore.
okay.
Yeah, just go with that.
Yeah.
I will be giddy as hell one of these days if they make a Spider-Man movie where they use that as the reason when they're trying to come in and it's like, oh god, you know, because they always do it in these series.
Yes. Like any superhero movie.
Yeah.
Anyone tries to come in on them and they're like, oh.
Oh
Now,
no, don't tell me they're good.
What does this remind you? What does this remind you of? What other superhero movie that you have seen? Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Of all the superhero movies that you ape a bad guy off of, you don't pick Batman Forever.
No.
For anybody
And
listening, this is if you go back and watch Batman Forever, Jim Carrey's Riddler. Well, he goes a little obsessive.
But also his, if you look at his outfit, Jim Carrey's
Yeah.
original character looked exactly like that with the glasses and the buttoned up shirt. It looked exactly like that.
Yeah.
And you know who else? You know who else looks like that? Kristen Wiig at the beginning of Wonder Woman 84. Those earlier trailers where it showed her, it's like, are they doing the same fucking thing again? Where it's like, please stop using this trope.
Well, but like with any tropes, they can work if they're done well.
Yes. But also if they seem realistic. Like that seemed like a cartoon. Jim Carrey seemed like a cartoon. Obviously, we haven't seen Wonder Woman 84. It may play a whole lot better.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Subplot.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. You paid 294 or 249. 249. You paid 249.
I can't even with this. This is just
only 2 hours left.
Just remember, listeners, I'm doing this for you. Oh no, they're gonna do this too?
Here's the thing. Didn't she already work there before as an intern?
Yeah.
So why wasn't she able to activate the elevator by saying
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
floor? Why did he have to say it there? Drink your booze. Drink your booze.
Yeah, I'm about a pint behind at this point.
Fun fact, that is in fact the dad from Umbrella Academy.
Ah. Oh, nice. Yeah. The pillow's right there. Just get the pillow and put it over this movie's face.
This movie, not the face, just the movie itself.
Yeah. Like, he can take out his dad if he wants, but The fact they made him green was a nice touch.
Too much of a nice touch.
Yeah.
Are you able to keep up with everything that's going on? All the
No.
good man.
If he's dead, there shouldn't be anything on those screens.
Yes. I guess it's an in memoriam type of thing. It's old footage. Cut the name right.
Smythe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alistair Smythe. I'm guessing this was Alistair Smythe.
Yeah.
Clip button. Clip button.
A multi-billion-dollar corporation that runs the power grid for New York doesn't have people work past 5?
Multiple people. Round the clock. False. False. Clip. Clip. Keep in mind that the power grid for New York is run on electric eels.
Yeah. Surely someone must have questioned this script. Oh.
Remember, it's Keanu Reeves meets Nicolas Cage.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yes. white cat. Like, come back, Nick, come back, Nick, come back, Nick, come back. You know those times when you think, I'm gonna just throw everything at the wall and see what sticks?
Yeah.
And then nothing sticks, but you still go with everything anyways?
Yeah, they just threw everything at the wall, and then they just forgot to they're like, I just throw it and then just keep it
Yeah. Remember, 2.5 hours.
Oh my god.
Drink every time you can't fathom what's happening.
I'd be done with both this and this.
and that 6-pack.
Oh my. Okay.
Drink.
Okay. Yes. First, I need to. When did his parents kick it? When he was like what, 7?
Yeah, I think they literally say 7 or 7.
Yeah,
or
something like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've never.
When did they know each other?
Well, like he just said that he was there for him when his parents died. I'm sorry.
The only way, so they said that Harry, when he saw his dad, said, you sent me off to boarding school when I was 11, and Peter's parents died when he was like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing there was that period. They went to primary school together as kids.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. But that means they haven't seen each other since they were 11.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like, I just can't get over the fact that Peter would feel compelled to go find the kid that he hung out with after his parents died when he was 6. Like, when you're a kid, you'd have no concept. Like,
But I think also it may have been that he.
Cheers.
Yes, just drink. I mean, it doesn't make sense. I'm trying to do mental gymnastics. It doesn't make sense really. But he was also. It's not just any kid. It's Norman. It's Norman Osborn Jr. It's Harry Osborn. He's a famous type. So maybe while he was traveling around the world, Peter was keeping up with him.
Maybe.
So I don't know.
Yeah. Like, so I'm thinking about like my buddies when I grew up. Mm-hmm. And there is one of them who I completely lost touch with. Like nothing, like not that we had a falling out or anything. It was just, we grew apart and he went his way and I went mine. And, and I haven't talked to him in, probably 30 years now. Sure. Well, maybe not that, about 26 or 7 years. And if his parents died, I'd probably reach out. I'd probably like try to contact him, him or his sister, and be like, hey, I heard, I'm sorry to hear, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. We've missed a very touching skipping rock scene trying to analyze.
Right. And there's no solution. There's no solution.
Smooth.
Right. Jeez, tree. which is a good line. I wish I had time for eventually.
Yeah. Man, Sony not missing an opportunity to drop something in there that's theirs.
No, not please. Yes, that's Max's body. It's like that charred mess.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes, because the morgue often has a crematorium lit and active when nobody else is there.
In a business that's still an Oscorp.
Yeah. Hey, probably.
Yeah.
Or are they going to Dr. Manhattan him?
Oh, of course. Oh yeah, you haven't seen what he looks like as Electro, have you?
No, this is all new.
Nice.
This is...
I love it. You haven't
Are
seen
we
it.
going to see blue penis? Damn it, we're not going to see blue dick.
Clip.
Jeez, God, they can't. They're making us go through this, and they're not even letting me see my kink. Come on.
Now, I did set my clock for something that you didn't know, but something I do know. So
Okay.
I do have the actual number here.
Okay.
Why? Sure.
Because that always works.
Yeah. Oh, so it's 17 minutes. 17 minutes since they broke up and were last on screen together.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. Yes.
This is a
Yes.
good scene in a rom-com.
It's a great scene in a rom-com.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, and it kind of pisses me off how good this scene is, but
Sure.
how out of place it is.
Yes. But not only out of place. They literally just broke up, and for no reason at all, they're back together.
Like,
it wasn't like they bumped into each other or a crisis took place. It just he broke up with her or she broke up with him, whatever it might be, and then just a few minutes later, oh yeah, by the way, let's get back together again. Just there's no dramatic reason. Just yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, he's gonna have a hard time hiding. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Oh my god. I oh
The thing is, we've all been there before where we're trying not to backslide with an ex. It takes more than
yeah.
a weekend.
Yeah.
You can't just. You need some time apart.
Well, the
No time.
thing is, I'm I'm remembering back to the stupid time of my life, which ranged from about 16 until about, the late 20s.
Hmm.
And um and I will concede that in the early part of those years, there were relationships that we're together, we're together, we're not, and random phone calls that instigated those things and that sort of thing. So there actually is some reality to this. But the
Sure.
problem is that doesn't work in film. It's one of those things where the reality doesn't translate to a story because the audience needs a reason.
Yes. Exactly.
And
Exactly. You're right. If it would
there's
happen
no
in real
reason.
life with the teenagers, 2 days, 2 or 3 days could be more than enough time for them to be like, let's try it again or whatnot. You're right.
Yeah.
However, in film time, it's way too short for it to be a few minutes without a motivation, actual
Yeah.
reason. Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't translate. You're right. That's very true. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Well,
It doesn't translate.
and it could even work, but see, it can work in movies if you do it where if you have a situation where maybe you have a couple of scenes with Gwen and her friends and her mentioning Peter all the time. And one of her friends are like, "Why don't you just call him?"
Yeah.
That's all they would have needed. But I
Right.
say that with the caveat of they didn't fucking need that because they didn't fucking need this whole thing in here because this is supposed to be in a rom-com and not a superhero fucking movie.
I know the problem is one of those situations where they got a little bit of Spider-Man in their rom-com.
Yeah.
Because I think at this point Emma Stone and we've missed stuff. I mean, all you really missed in that scene was pretty much Gwen just said that she got like a scholarship to go to study at Oxford.
Yeah,
So
I caught. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, I
but
caught a bit
long
about that.
story. Yeah, the thing is though the biggest part of this movie is the chemistry between him and Emma Stone, but they didn't properly
Yeah.
make this story. It's a mess. The story
Yeah.
around it, all the superheroics and stuff, is just gets in the way of that story,
Yeah.
and they sloppily handle it. So right now, if you had to say, what would you say is the A story of this movie? The real, what's the plot about?
I don't know.
Exactly. We are 1 hour into this movie, and we still have no idea what the actual plot is.
Seriously.
There it is.
Yes, because electricity can do. I guess electromagnetism is that what they're going with?
I please, if as if I'm smart enough to know that. This is a little too realistic with the cops harassing a black man in a hoodie.
I'll be honest. I almost went with the joke of Blue Lives Matter, and I went, "Oh yeah, no, oh yeah, oh yeah, no, no, don't go with that.
That's
Don't
too
go
many.
there."
It's too many layers. No, too
Yeah,
many
yeah,
layers. Too many layers.
yeah.
One,
Way
one
too
too
many.
many layers. One too many layers. Such an odd choice, make them blue like that. I don't know.
Yeah, and the music.
Yeah, the music is weird, like Teletubbies dancing.
Yeah, it's like Oh, always the sniper fucking shit up.
Yeah.
I so many thoughts are
Good.
colliding in my head right now.
Clip. Clip.
There's always got to be a newborn.
Yeah. Yes. And on the steps, like the Untouchables.
Yeah.
But that was a cool moment. The idea of like seeing in Spider Vision how he would deal with all that shit at once
Well,
with one web shooter
oh,
down.
he's figured out how to shoot lightning bolts now. Okay. He's had his
His
power
learning
for
curve
less
is
than
fast.
yeah. He's had his
Learning
power
curve is
less than
very
6 hours.
fast.
Yeah.
They must have actually filmed some of this. This is a really nice sound stage. Some of
Yeah.
this somewhere in New York. I mean, that's a lot of money to get Times Square for even a half an hour.
He can fly. He can fly. He can fly.
Why would the cop care?
Yeah. Well, he's probably like, we can't deal with this shit. So
That could be it. I think that's the A story. It's their
yeah,
relationship.
I think. Yeah, it's Like, I know they dated and then they broke up and everything, but I would like kill to see a rom-com with these two.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, yeah, it can't exist now because they broke up. But
yeah,
back then, when they were still together, because they were still together even for this one as well. Oh yeah, it's perfect.
the
Yeah,
chemistry is like,
legit.
yeah,
It's legit.
flying off the screen. Like, you know,
Very legit.
why is he mad at this now?
So this is the I think the E storyline. It's the it's the briefcase. So the briefcase was in the first movie,
Yeah, I
but
remember
it
that.
don't. But it didn't really like as to why he's revisiting it and why he's mad at it. I don't know. We heard in the prologue, we heard the dad mention Roosevelt and the mom mention Roosevelt going
Yeah,
there, but Peter didn't. So
yeah.
why he's yeah.
Okay, Peter's turning into the crazy guy with the pins to the different things on the wall. Like,
So in the next movie, he'll be the villain, like a Schumacher
yeah.
flick. Yeah.
Okay, Aunt May's gonna take his laundry in there, and she's gonna be like, "He's lost his fucking."
What is John Nash? So let me ask you this question. Let me never mind. It's too much
Oh,
going on. There's more stuff going on.
is it? It says we're at the G plot now. Not to be confused with the G spot, which neither can ever be found.
No,
That
no,
was a
I
really
mean, it
bad joke. I
exists.
do apologize.
It's better than Blue Lives Matter, but much better than that. Much better than
Hey, at least I admitted the joke. Like, at least I admitted I had the bad joke, and I knew it was bad.
that. But it's such a weird thing because his dad gave him that before he died. And it didn't tell him what to do with it. He just, I guess, assumed he would drop it on that glass table
Yeah.
at his desk.
If he's connecting it to the battery, why is it messing with the power grid?
I don't know what's going on at all. I, I came here to watch your face. What do you call? Don't judge. No king shame. Our one rule: no king shame.
No king shame. Hey. Okay, this is one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
And Harry is now a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
But I like how that's one of those things that it's true in the plot. It's true. Harry got it. But there is no
Yeah.
earthly reason for him to make that leap. Like outside of like
He's not a
conspiracy theory
scientist.
kooky. Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, other people at Oscorp should have figured that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harry's not smart enough to have done it, but other
Yeah.
scientists should be like, Jesus Christ, that clearly is exhibiting all the. We made these spiders in our lab. That guy's acting like exactly like this.
Yeah.
That's connected too. Yeah. Now that's one thing that I've never understood. Why do they assume that because he took a picture, he knows them?
Yeah.
I've taken pictures at Disney World with Mickey and Minnie. I know neither of them.
You mean they didn't give you their personal cell?
No, no.
And I'm not talking about the actresses inside. Like you may have got a couple of those.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, a few drinks. But,
You're looking a little green there, buddy.
well, that's what I was going to ask you about. So Chris Cooper, I would wager that roughly Chris Cooper is meant to be in his 40s or so in this movie, and they pretty much established that Harry is about what, say, 18 to 20 or so.
I'd peg they would have him in his 50s. He would be in his 50s.
Let's say Chris Cooper's in his 50s, okay?
Yeah.
It seems like the disease is hitting him faster and harder than his dad. Like it hit him hard. Like, because Chris Cooper was doing those videos and stuff that had established a whole Oz, you know. So, well, he should have a longer window.
Well, that's the thing. Like when he said, like, it's coming for you too, you know, like where he's like the freaking old hag, you know, with the nails and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like,
Marge,
it's like, oh no, it's going to kill him in 20 to 25 years. What's he going to do?
Right. But apparently it's 2 or 3 weeks. So,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the A story. This is definitely the A story. There's no question.
Good-looking henchman.
What did this credit say? Good-looking henchman. There's like several
henchman.
other henchmen, but it's like what it says, good-looking henchman.
Yeah. God damn it! I want them to see them at a ski lodge in the Alps. Jesus!
I've been watching you. Every time they're together on screen, you just smile. You just can't help but smile.
It's phenomenal. Like it's the chemistry is flying because that's a big thing for me. Of course, I like how every time they're on screen, I spend zero time paying attention, and
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All they're saying is it's pillow talk.
Seriously.
But you're right. That was a problem I had with Kirsten Dunst and Tobey Maguire. No offense to them personally, but they had no chemistry. There was none.
None.
With this, it's like all chemistry.
Oh yeah, see, it's like, oh yes, that's what I was waiting for. Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in like a porny way. Like I mean like a.
It's okay. No king shame. No king shame.
Well, also too, it's Emma Stone. Like sweet Jesus, like she's probably
exactly.
Best looking women on the planet right now.
Right. And they're definitely in their I think they're like in maybe 29, 28, maybe 30 when they made this one. So they're definitely.
And they're playing like 20, like 19. I hate that Hollywood does that.
They
I get it
They just
why.
finished high school. My ass. Yeah, yeah. It's
Okay, I liked that.
yeah. It's good. It's clever.
Okay, I like that. I got to give that scene. That
Of
scene was
course,
funny.
that was great. And it's something only he could do, pretty much. Only Spider-Man could do. So,
Yeah.
she has the worst. It's like the third villain she's run into in the elevator this week.
Yeah. Just waiting for Paul Giamatti to just pop up, which, by the way, apparently is still in this film. Yeah, we haven't seen him in over an hour.
Yes, but he exists. He is real. He is real. He is the Santa Claus.
Yeah. God, the emo vibe is just so strong. Okay, so here's an example of where the chemistry does not exist. No, it's not supposed to, obviously, but
Well, yeah. He's supposed to be a creep. That's the.
yeah, he's supposed to be like.
She plays like, oh, he's a creep very well.
Yes, yes. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. He did the double look. He did the double up and down. Oh, that's
yeah. he's doing his job. Now, none of that was scripted, fair, but still.
Admittedly, yes.
I forgot he was in this movie too. That's right. Yeah. This guy isn't officially a villain, but he might as well be a cartoon character.
Yeah. Oh, so because he's pure electricity, he doesn't need to breathe underwater now? Like,
apparently. What? Yeah. By the looks of it, they were trying to make that guy Doc Ock, but they decided not to. That's right, I think. I'm theorizing.
Dr. Kafka.
Yeah. Yeah. That's Kurt Vonnegut over there.
Yeah. With the type of writing in this movie, it's probably not a good idea to allude to good writing in the middle of it.
Right. Or yes, yeah. Do you think his accent was the actor's choice or the director's choice?
I don't know. I think they should share the blame.
You're both wrong.
Yeah. This is one of those things. This is like a lot of these voices and everything, they would work in a cartoon, but they don't work in real life.
That guy, that character with the glasses, isn't he like directly out of like Kim Possible or something?
Probably.
Or Phineas and Ferb or something like that.
Yeah. It's the bad guy in Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, Phineas and Ferb, yeah. But part of the problem is they haven't really, earlier they didn't really show why Max would be so angry. Max didn't seem that angry. He just seemed like a little unnoticed, but not angry.
I think... Wow, really?
He is fully erect.
Yeah, like...
The music, Nate. You're hearing the music. You're hearing the music.
Yeah.
Pretend you're not. And scene's over.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, she's seeing the crazy.
So were we.
Yes. I don't mind this scene. This
I
is
don't
one of
either.
the
The problem is, where the fuck did it come from? Why is she
exactly.
now mad? Yeah, it's a very well written, very well acted scene that
Yeah.
came out of absolutely nowhere. Why
Yeah.
is she mad at?
They're being greedy. They're being greedy in almost every sense of the word. They have like 17 plots,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
they're given the payoffs without the buildup. They're not building any
It's all.
foundations.
That's exactly right. There's all payoffs and no setups because none of this stuff was set up in the first movie.
Yeah.
Like Osborne and Osborne Jr. wasn't set up in the first movie. This stuff with Peter, the aunt having resentment towards, I guess, either her brother or her sister who dropped off Peter
Yeah.
at their house, wasn't built up in the first movie.
All right, that was oddly delivered. And I don't blame Sally
No,
Field. I blame the directing on that one.
no, the line, the point of that line. Remember, she said the whole "you have red and blue."
Yeah.
They try to imply that she knows he's already Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I know what
Yeah.
they're trying to imply there, but it was oddly.
Yeah, it seemed even dark. It seemed like bizarrely dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was it was very dark.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah. Drink.
I've tried nothing and I'm all out of ideas.
And again, he's already dying. His dad just told him.
Yeah. He's actually trying to pull the, give me your blood so you can save people.
Nate, if I wore a mask and you couldn't see my face, would you recognize my voice?
Probably. And now I'm gonna cry on the couch like a baby. Like,
This feels like an entire season of a show, kind of like just thrown
yeah,
into a movie. It's
this
like
is like Gilmore Girls.
yes, yeah, like Gilmore Girls. Best pal. Hasn't
Yeah,
seen him in 7, 8 years.
ugh. Oh my god, get me out of this scene now. Yes, go to England. Because I have a strong feeling what they're gonna do with the climax of this thing, and it's like,
Of course you do. Of
yeah.
course you do. You're a grown man. You pay your taxes.
I get that he's Spider-Man, but it would still be a little inconvenient to have to crawl above the desk every time you had to take a leak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Unless he can aim really, really, really well.
Oh Jesus! Aunt May walking in. Why does your room smell like pee? I must. I must. Why is your desk wet?
My spider sense was off. So this is
There's always a
storyline
hit.
E and a half.
Yeah. There's always hidden stations. Though this one is real.
Yes.
This one actually exists.
Of course. But
Yeah.
just the idea that his dad hid tokens in a Texas Instrument computer calculator. Did Felicia Hardy ever work for? No, she never did.
I didn't think so. The good-looking one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really hidden name there. Special projects.
Don't. It was written in a day. Give them a break.
Yeah.
Look at henchman number one. It's such a weird end to that scene. It's like, wait, I'll walk out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Also, like, this straight up makes it that, like, when the Green Goblin comes out, like, it's either going to make the audience go, yeah, he can do whatever he wants as long as he's not stupid, or he's going to be stupid, which will make the audience go, what? Like the thing with Max, like, I get that he's angry. Like, I get that he's, and
He felt
I will
downtrodden.
yeah, like, and they tried to show it, like you mentioned earlier about how, like, they like, why they didn't really give a reason for his anger. And they tried to show it in that little scene with him and his boss, and then
Yeah.
having his boss make him stabbed. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't.
No. It was. He seemed way too cartoony and goofy. Also, it
Yeah.
didn't seem real. Yeah.
At least with, like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least with um uh Jim Carrey in Batman Forever,
Yeah.
they, like, even though it was technically over a shorter period of time, they did in such a really, like, concise way showed that the manager was an asshole, he was a genius, and the manager was taking credit. And when Bruce Wayne was like, yeah, no, your technology is kind of, like, really towing ethical lines, that made sense.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, that's why he went completely cuckoo banana time.
Right. It also established that he was already cuckoo bananas. Even with all the problems with Jamie Foxx in this movie, he wasn't really seen mentally. Before, he was mentally off. He was just like weird.
Yeah,
In the
exactly.
Batman Forever, it made Jim Carrey seem like he was pretty much one step away from being a psychopath from the beginning, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.
Where here it just seemed like I honestly think they were just relying on at least a certain portion of the audience relating to him to a certain extent and being like I think they were trying to, just by his look and just by his behavior, buy credit that they really didn't deserve to get based off of that. They didn't do it well enough. They made him a caricature.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I completely agree.
That monitor has been on this whole time.
Also, again, this movie came out 14, right? 2015. The technology that was around 10 years prior or so.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't imagine you would be able to record on your laptop this clearly in 2002, 2003.
Yeah.
The worst guards ever that they let Emo Sickly, both of them together let him beat him. You put that together, what just happened? That bizarre coincidence that Peter happened to be in the lab in the first movie and happened to get bit by the spider, and so he happened to become Spider-Man, and no one else in the world could work out that way with.
Yeah. Yes, because that's in the scientist handbook. Shit goes sideways, you disappear.
It is. They're always abandoned.
It's in Appendix B.
Deadbeat. Yeah, or A. Appendix A, I say.
Appendix A. Oh, okay, yes. Yeah.
Mad scientists are deadbeat dads, period.
Yeah, exactly. No, Dad, you're not a monster. I know you're not a monster. I love you. And now I'm about to punch this monitor.
Right. I wish you did.
Yes, because that's how quickly sedation wears off. Turn it off.
Yeah.
Psst, wake up.
Yeah. Was he even sedated today? Oh, he seemed like he was still awake.
Well, it said the background thing said sedation off.
Oh, it did. It did say sedation off, but he was never really asleep, I don't think.
Yeah.
I just want you to talk like that for a week. Just a week.
Yeah. He is from Phineas and Ferb. That is the bad guy from Phineas and Ferb.
What if he watched that and got inspired That's horrible.
I'm sure.
The music. You deserve to have this soundtrack in your house playing.
Oh God.
I like the idea that they both have extreme abandonment issues, so it's kind of they're a
Yeah.
weird match for each other. But Dr. Manhattan for real.
Seriously. With latex shorts.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh, nice pun. Nice pun.
Electro's an X-Man?
Oh, yeah. Definitely a Bryan Singer X-Man.
Yeah. Yeah, that you got a guy because that's how hearts work.
It's there's so much going on here. It's hard to really keep up.
Yeah.
And it's
Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz is his name.
oh, that was the cartoon character.
Yeah, it's a cartoon character. Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
Yes. Yeah, that's clear. That's exactly. I mean, that's clearly his inspiration for the character in this movie.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Like I'm a passing fan of the show, and I could see it.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
They see all the stuff in the background, the Doc Ock cables.
Yeah.
See those? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's the Doc Ock cables. I think you might be a little bit ahead of me now, because you called it out earlier than I saw, because I just saw it a little bit ago.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you just fell to the ground now. Are you already past that?
Yeah, I'm about maybe 2 seconds ahead of you. I'm not sure how I got ahead of you because we're in the same.
Probably just general lag. You are on the other side of the country.
Fair. Although you're 3 hours ahead of me. Yeah. That's weird.
Though it very well could be that extra 50 cents you paid for getting through the movie faster.
We'll do you a solid, buddy.
Exactly.
Now that suit. Okay, do you see the suit there? Why is that suit just happened to be there? What's it for?
Yeah. Well, they briefly like bring it up. They what's that called? Damn, the something gun. The
the military or something.
Playwright. The playwright who it was something gun. It's where you show the gun, you know.
It's Chekhov's gun. Chekhov's gun.
Chekhov's gun. Yeah. This is Chekhov's bodysuit.
Yes. But I wasn't sure if it was introduced earlier in the movie. It's like, why is it just randomly happen to be there?
Yeah, it was there. I think I was talking over it when they showed it.
Oh, it was okay.
I did like that. Was a good joke. That was a good joke. Would have been better to deliver differently, but that was a good joke. Ow.
Ow, in more ways than one.
Oh my god, dude. You should have let her go to England. Well, her path isn't well, you know.
But yeah, I mean, spoilers. Spoilers. Spoilers for yourself. That's to see this movie, pretty much.
Well, it's you know.
Keep in mind that we only saw Dennis Leary at the very beginning twice. It's kind of like, wasn't that an idea of him? Oh well, fuck it.
Yeah. Well, that's not gonna last much longer, my friend. You're
You know, he's like, they're gonna slip. Oh crap! Because it's still on top of a beam.
Yeah. It's like We have 34 minutes left in this film.
Is that true?
Yes.
Jesus, it is true.
Now, I will say probably about 10 minutes of it is credits, but I do want to point out, where the fuck is Paul Giamatti?
Here's what I'll say. When he shows up again, you will not be disappointed, and then you'll be really disappointed.
So let's add an airplane into this scenario because
Of
there
course.
wasn't enough going on in this movie.
I know. We still have another $1 billion left.
Yeah. Okay. That joke was funny.
Mm-hmm. I love this delay because it's like you're saying saying things are funny that to me I'm like, wait a minute, I just heard. Oh, you mean that?
Yeah. Why would she go with him?
That's the funniest joke in the movie right there. That one.
She
screams his name.
okay. I will give, if that happened in a better film, I would have found that hilarious and it would have been perfect.
Yeah, that's the best joke in the movie.
Yeah.
I think.
Are you a god?
You're right. It is Zool.
Zool. Yeah. Okay. Back to the airplane.
Oh yeah. All right. Subplot H. Yeah, we're on
Yeah.
H now. We're on H.
Oh no, we're. It's like an Excel spreadsheet at this point. We're like at plot A B now.
Right. It's called. Because I think Felicia Hardy was plot H
Yeah.
or Q or something.
Yeah.
The Black Cat tip.
Okay. Okay.
I think I know where you are.
Yeah. A god named Sparkles?
Yeah.
Finally, we got some good banter. Like, that was one of the things the first movie excelled at, was the banter.
That's all it was, man. Yeah.
You are.
I'm dying to know what you're thinking. I'm dying to know.
I'm at the point where he's just like got him in the electric.
In the
Oh,
itsy
now
bitsy spider.
it's a waveform now.
Oh, you're there. Okay.
Yeah. And he just fell down on the pipes, and Gwen Stacy's getting out of the car right now.
Yes. Yay, he's back.
Yeah. Okay, Electro just woke up. So how far away was that for you?
Maybe. Let's see. Did you see him just yet? Have you seen him?
What's that?
Have you seen Dennis Leary?
Yeah, that just happened like 2 seconds ago.
Okay. Okay. So we're not too far off yet. Maybe
Okay,
2
yeah,
seconds.
we're not too far off. Okay. I just want to make sure that you weren't like at the credits and I'm like,
what's no.
I swear to God, if the Rhino is in like a post scene credit, I'm gonna be like, if it's like a post credit scene, I'm gonna be annoyed.
I can't. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Like if he is, and it's a, but he was in the actual film, then I'll be fine. But if they save him for like a post credit scene, I'm gonna be like,
so happy.
yes, because the planes don't have instruments on them that can tell them that there are other, radar doesn't exist.
Yes. Yes. Planes in the 40s were okay.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, remember that subplot?
Yeah.
And his aunt worked as a nurse. So
oh yeah,
that was subplot. Yeah. So, oh yeah, she's at a hospital.
Yeah. And apparently she runs the place because the way she's talking, she's like,
yeah. And they murdered a man.
yes. Yes, who had a handy dandy indicator in his left temple. That was very nice. Very courteous of him.
Yes. To let people he's fighting know how much power he has.
Yes. Like I know Oscorp did it, but seriously.
I guess.
Okay, here we go.
And this is very Spider-Man 3, where it's a 25th hour villain pops up.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Clip.
If he calls himself the Green Goblin, I'm gonna shit.
He actually says it out loud.
Yeah. Ah, there it is. Right there. Yif. Oh, she survived?
Somehow. This part reminds me of the Great Mouse Detective.
Yeah. Okay. Now, as a comic fan, I'm pissed because this is like the fourth time she has fallen and he's shot his web to catch her and it hasn't killed her yet.
Yeah.
It's like they're teasing us.
Teasing.
It's like we know she's going to die. Just kill her. Or have her be a non-issue in the fight.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I'm just fucking bored. And snap. Oh.
Now,
Oh.
yeah, that's what I want. Clip.
Oh.
That's
Man,
what I
not
wanted
only
to
did they
hear.
have her break her neck, but they had to like bang her head off the pavement.
You could hear it. That's what I wanted to. I wanted you to see. Like, okay, so no, she's gone.
Oh yeah, she's out of there. She's gone. But like I'm pissed. Not because they killed her. Like I'm annoyed because I really like this version of Gwen Stacy and she is the fucking best thing about this movie.
The best.
But they fucked it up so bad. By the time they actually killed her, I'm more annoyed than anything.
Well, the other thing is, it's overwhelmingly evident that they just threw Harry Osborn as the Green Goblin at the last second in there just to kill her.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to kill her.
Where they could have, like, maybe they thought that, like, maybe Emma Stone was like, no, I'm not doing a third, so, you should just take me out in this one. But like, I'm feeling nothing now. I'm feeling zero. When they could have made an awesome third iteration where Harry and just developed the Harry story.
I know. I
so much better
agree.
than this.
Mm-hmm. They should have just saved him for the third movie. They could have introduced him now, fine, but saved him properly for the third movie. I agree.
And should only have had the Oscorp bit be a part of, like just maybe the Electro thing or anything,
Right. Because again, this movie is 2.5 hours long already.
Yeah. And I just know I'm reluctant to even say it because I know your reaction is going to spoil it if I say it, but I'm going to. If they throw Mary Jane in at the end, I'm going to be annoyed even more.
Here's what I'll say. She is not in this version. Okay. They did shoot some footage with Shailene Woodley, who was supposed to come in as Mary Jane. They had that footage. It's a deleted scene, kind of.
Yeah.
But they're like, even the studio was like, no, that's dumb. Don't put don't throw Mary Jane in here after the death. It's so late. So there was a scene, but they didn't. It's not in this version.
Yeah, because I fully. Okay, really? They're doing a montage of him just standing in front of the fucking gravestone?
Or coming there every day, I guess, whatever. Yeah.
Because typically in movies like this, they'll do a thing where, like.
Well, I'll tell you something else too that you're gonna love. There was supposed to be someone else that showed up at the graveyard to see him. His dad.
You're fucking with me.
Another deleted scene.
The vulture's wings.
You're watching. You're watching. You're watching.
Should we have an attachment to this thumb drive? Oh, Gwen's speech. Okay, that's...
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, whoever was filming that speech had a film camera. That was impressive.
It was filmed by you probably because they had a nice mic and everything.
Yeah.
Clip, clip, clip. Yes. Yes.
Give me. The crowds in this movie are fucking stupid. Just
That's what I waited for. Over a month for that clip. Please, clip, 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 please, God,
oh my
clip.
God.
That's what I waited for. This happened. It happened.
Now get the fuck out of the way, you dumb kid. And I like how the Rhino is courteous enough to allow that heartwarming exchange to occur.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Before he started
manners.
whipping ass.
He has manners. I'm just watching your face. Your face. end. You'll be happy, then very disappointed. Yes. Yes.
The only fight scene that looked like it had any sort of potential.
Yes.
And they ended it.
Yes.
Before it happened.
Yes. Here's the best part. That exact moment was in the trailers. Was in all the trailers. So everyone's like, oh, okay, I'm looking forward to the part where he fights the Rhino. And the part where he swings the manhole cover and comes at him. And I want to see how that fight ends. The trailer had that part in there already. And that's the trailer literally had the last shot of the movie in there. And that's it. So I remember I was in the theater when I saw this movie, right? And people were like, what? People literally, you could hear everyone go, oh, you hear everyone, the whole theater goes, oh, and what the fuck? It was fantastic. It was fantastic.
I can barely wrap my head around this. Like,
yes, Noobs in progress. This movie was made.
Yeah,
it was made. Think about this. You have 2 children, right? They eat food. You make meals. You make breakfast and lunch and dinner for them. You make that for them on purpose. Someone had millions upon hundreds of millions of dollars and made this. That happened.
I can't.
It happened.
Okay, so I do want to say, are there any post-credit scenes or anything we need to wait for?
Honestly, I don't know. I watched it once in the theater and left. As soon as Paul Giamatti got done, I was already gone now. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to stay either. Okay, I'm gonna let it roll for my thing. I
mean, we can fast forward, I guess, too. We can fast forward to the end.
Well, yeah, now it doesn't really matter.
But yeah.
Yeah, now it doesn't matter that we're semi-synced.
Yeah.
Let's do. But we can let it roll.
Okay, so I'm looking ahead. I'm scrolling ahead, and no, there are no post-credit scenes. No, it's none. Yeah. I do think that, like I said, those deleted scenes where you hear where you see either. I'm moving you for the center now. Let me see here. I'll get you up there. Yeah, here we go. All right. So, my friend, first real reactions.
I can't. It's one of those things where, you know, when you're reading a really complicated word problem that's a math problem, really complicated one, like, you know, a train leaves Chicago at 10 a.m. with 17 people on it. That was one of those deals. And by the time you're done reading and your brain's just got all this, and it's like, and it almost feels like your brain is in motion because it just can't handle the shit that's happening to it.
Yeah.
But worse. Like,
that's the best analysis I've ever heard of that movie. It is one of those word problems, those math word problems when you were in like middle school that goes on forever, that doesn't really make any sense or add up. Literally add up. Yeah, that's a perfect analysis. Yeah, I agree.
I can honestly say that I think that this is one of, if not the worst superhero movie I've ever seen.
Yes, yeah, and you were somewhat, you had at least some booze. You only paid $2.50 for it. Like, I saw it opening weekend, maybe opening night.
I am so sorry.
Full theater, paid full price.
I am so sorry.
With a couple of friends, and we're like,
because I will say, I did enjoy it on the level of us just, you know, you watching it going, and me going, what the fuck? You know, like that level was fun. Like that was interesting.
Amusing.
But I can't wrap my head around how this got approved. Like how?
No. Or made, or even because it's one of those things where it's a bloated film. It's bloated with so many subplots, but at the same time, it's like, what exactly? You and I by powers of deduction, deduced that the A plot is basically about their love, their relationship, which seems bizarre for that to be the focus of a superhero movie, for it not really to be about the hero versus the villain or the villain's plan or how the hero's going to stop him. But it's different, sure, but it's like there's so much going on in this.
Yeah.
It's just so much going on.
Like, I can't... Like, this movie, okay, I'm going to say this with zero sarcasm or zero, like, whatever. This movie was worse than The Phantom Menace. Like, beyond. Because at least The Phantom Menace you can enjoy, like a child could enjoy The Phantom Menace. I don't think a child could enjoy this film.
I don't. No. I wouldn't. I wouldn't show it to a child.
Yeah,
I wouldn't show it to a child. Because there's some stuff in here. It's like, wait, this is a bit much for them to process. And understand.
But even like a 12-year-old,
like
a 12-year-old could watch Phantom Menace and enjoy it. I might show a 12-year-old this, depending on the type of 12-year-old.
Yeah, 12-year-old.
And I don't think a 12-year-old would like this. I think a 12-year-old would be like, why the hell are there all these scenes with him and the girl?
Yeah, I don't think they would either.
You know.
I think it's similar to the Phantom Menace in that the Phantom Menace has so much dead time. It's like, ugh. But the times when it's at least trying to be entertaining, kids can appreciate. This is similar. The bright colors of every time Electro's on screen, it's bright and shiny. And Spider-Man's web swinging is fun to look at, but there's a lot of time when that's not around. There's a lot of dead time.
And here's I think the death of this movie, like what made this movie not okay. And that is the fact that the fight scenes were bad. Like, they were bad. They just were not good. Like, Duel of the Fates, one of the best fight scenes in all of cinema.
It's the best. It's by far the best in Star Wars. It is.
Definitely by far in Star Wars, and I would argue best in cinema. You know, not the best, but one of the best in cinema.
Sure. Yeah.
This movie didn't. All of them were crap. Like, the only one that was remotely interesting was the Rhino one. The
initial one.
No. I mean the beginning. I mean the beginning of the Rhino fight was the one that was actually like, oh, this is going to be good. And then it wasn't.
That's no, my friend. No.
And then it just didn't exist. Whereas the other fight scenes, the initial fight scene with the Rhino sucked. Like, that fight scene was horrendous. Like,
so we're gonna have to stop talking pretty soon, because either hit record or we're gonna have to stop talking pretty soon, because it's
that's the thing. I want to save some for next week, because I'm gonna need a week to process this shit. Like, I
can say this though. This was so worth it, because now we have enough fuel. We have enough fuel to get us Amir to Mars twice. It just the best part was watching your face as the end approached, and you saw people scrambling away, running away on the streets, and then you saw the Rhino in the big suit standing there, and then I could tell when the suit the head came up, and you saw Paul Giamatti inside the Rhino suit checking around.
And you could totally tell that was like CGI'd.
Bad CGI.
Yeah, very bad CGI. Like, that was not his chest. Like, that was not.
I literally saw the test screenings for when they did Krang in Turtles 2, that the Bay movie. And Krang's a big brain inside that giant body, and it looked twice as good as this. So it's like, how is that possible? But yeah, it was. It's like what happened? What happened?
Not to torture us too much, but I've saw part of the first Turtle one, the Michael Bay Turtle one. I did not see any of the second, so I do think we have to put those on our list.
That's fair. I have seen them both. I would, for the sake of noobs, I will always watch. I will, but I would prefer again to do
watch alongs.
This, so I can see
Yeah.
your face, your beautiful face. But
Yeah.
I understand if it doesn't happen. But yeah, it's you have to understand, Nate. What the fuck? What the fuck?
well, that's the thing. Like, well, see, I noped out of the first one when it got to. I can't even remember what scene it was, but there was a fight scene in the first one, and I think it was with Splinter. I'm not sure, and it was in the middle of the movie. I'm not going to call it a film, but it was in the middle of the movie,
don't do that.
and it got to the point where I was like, I can't do this. I just can't do this. Like, I need to maintain the memories of the Turtles from when I was a child.
Yes.
And I do not want this to taint that. But since then I've done reflection, and I think I can accept it. Again, watch along. I think a watch along would be good for that.
Booze,
yes. Maybe do it as a like we'll get that figured out. But oh god. Okay, well, we watched the movie, everyone.
Well, we watched the sketch comedy with a love story on the side. Let's not call it a movie. Let's be honest. Let's not call it a movie.
Oh my god.
But it was worth it. It was worth it. You made it all worth it.
Oh my god.
Just your reactions to. I mean, I know we have to go. We can't say we have to stop, obviously. But just keep in mind, you literally saw Paul Giamatti, shaved head with with a Russian prison tattoo around his forehead, screaming at Spider-Man in I guess a Siberian accent.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
That happened. Keep in mind that happened, and you saw him in a giant mech suit, like something from Gundam Wing or Robotech. Keep in mind, this happened. You're not dreaming.
God, I'm having to tamp down everything. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna need to cut this off because So thank you everybody for watching. This has been Noobs in Progress.
We're sorry. We apologize.
We're sorry. We're sorry if you watch this. If you I hope you enjoyed it on the level that I did, which was spending time with Ethan and watching it and oh my god. Okay, so come back next week, Wednesday, 9 p.m. We are gonna get together and we are gonna dissect this motherfucker. And God, does it need dissecting? It needs to.
Jesus.
Really, it should be left alone. But
or vivisected.
Vivisected. Yeah, like this is. Oh God, we need to do the autopsy. Okay, so we're gonna be back next week. Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. And yeah, I hope y'all have a wonderful day.
Not anymore, Johnny Sins.
Bye.